Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Maureen.
And today we're going to show you some crafts to make to celebrate Black culture for Black History Month.
We're so excited to start with Freedom Quilts today. And as we talk about Freedom Quilts, the history and how it started.
I think what's really exciting about Freedom Quilts is that it gives a great background for everyone to understand what it meant to go through the Underground Railroad, to be able to communicate with each other, and how our enslaved ancestors were able to share through art. So we have all the supplies we need,
Right.
everything that we need to cut and make Freedom Quilts.
Right.
If your little ones can't cut, you can always color with them too. I love all the shapes too. I think some of these shapes we can talk about here. The North Star was one that was to go north and to find that compass. But other things too that are great were on the Freedom Quilt to make sure that you could communicate in subtle ways, because the key was always to be able to communicate to each other so that we could find our way to freedom. And the bow tie was one that was about changing your clothes to disguise yourself too, which was a great thing to learn.
Now, as I was doing some research and having a conversation with my kiddos at home, I did talk to them about, did you realize that this was part of our history? And I was surprised to find out they didn't know this. So what has been amazing is even as you are having a conversation with your kids about Black history and what it means, you're gonna find that there's stuff that they did not know about or you didn't know about. So that's a good way to be able to learn something new. That way you're growing because you're learning something new.
So Maureen, let's see what you have here.
Well, look at what I did. So this is a great example of when you allow one of the littles to just do whatever they want with what's in front of them. It doesn't have to have a rhyme or reason. They're having fun with it. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah. I love it. That's so great. I did something here with probably too overthought, but I really wanted to make sure I got some boats in. Boats were used on Freedom Quilts to be able to show that there's water nearby or there were boats nearby for escape. I wanted to make sure I got some bow ties in, but then they became kind of something their own. So I kept those North Stars in at the top. You can also color too. We had some of these done earlier. My eldest did a little coloring project here. This was a nice piece that she did where she just kind of made some great shapes. So Maureen, thank you for joining me today, and thank you for joining us in making Freedom Quilts.
Thank you. Hopefully you make your own masterpieces.